my God. Okay, so this past weekend, I was over the guy's house that I was like dating and talking to or whatever we're doing. And so tell me, this is what happened, and you tell me if this does not sound fucking crazy. So I go over there, and he was doing tile work all day. And so I went to see my brother in the morning, and we hung out for a while. And then I go over his house about 3, and he was doing all this tile work, and I had been up since like 4:30. He had been up since early, doing all that, whatever. And so then I was planting flowers in his garden and all this stuff. Well, there gets to a point where he's like yelling and screaming, guys, how they get with their home repairs or whatever the crap. So he's getting irritated, and it was getting to be like 5 p.m., that kind of thing, after we had planted flowers, did all that stuff. And so then I said, oh, hey, can we go back to Lowe's because you need more flowers? Like, he didn't get enough, that kind of stuff. And he's like, yeah. And then he takes a shower in the outdoor shower that he's got, and he says, oh, put on the list to do at Lowe's to get a new shower head. And I was like, okay, cool, we'll do. So we go to Lowe's. He's not complaining that his back's hurting at all. Like, he said it wasn't even hurting, actually, is what he said. And then he's like basically said, let me stop, let me not push myself to a point, let me stop so my back doesn't hurt or whatever. So before we go to Lowe's, I said, how's your back feeling? He said I was fine. So we go to Lowe's, and then we come back, and he said that he wanted to sit on the porch and have a beer. And I was like, cool, I'm gonna have a glass of wine. Well, he does not like that idea at all. And he's like, but I wanted to open up a bottle of wine, and I wanted to share it with you, and if you have a glass of wine, you're gonna be too far gone. And I'm like, no, it's a glass of wine, like a glass of red wine. It's not crack or whatever. What are you talking about? I'll be too far gone. And so then I said, you just said you were gonna have a beer. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, well, what in the hell is going on? And then he goes, well, who's gonna help me cook dinner? And I was like, oh my God, I can cook dinner. Sorry, that's my truck. I said, I can cook dinner while having a glass of wine. Like, what is going on? And I look really red. I've been tanning, so I look really red. Anyway, random sidetrack. So I said, okay, let's forget it. We got the flowers out of the truck and took them into his house or whatever. And then in his kitchen, he proceeds to slump over the cutting board and act like his back was hurting and all this stuff, like he's been in spasms. And I'm like, you were totally just fine at Lowe's. Like, what has happened in the past 5 minutes? He's cutting garlic, and he's like, ugh. And then I'm like, look, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what kind of weird thing is happening here, but you said you were fine. And then he goes, oh, I only went to Lowe's because you wanted to. And I'm like, you told me to put the shower head on the list to go to Lowe's. And these are flowers for your fucking yard, not me. So what do I care to go to Lowe's? And I mean, all this stuff, it was just so bizarre. And so then he slumps down on the kitchen floor, and I'm sitting here look, I'm not dealing with this emotional breakdown of whatever's happening. I'm not dealing with it. So then he slumps down on the kitchen floor, but just falls up all dramatic. And so then from an outside perspective, it looks like I'm this female chastising this small child or whatever. And I was like, no, not doing it. And so I brought over scallops and some crab cakes, and I just grabbed them bitches and grabbed my bottle of wine. By the way, the glass of wine that I wanted to have was my bottle of wine. So what the fuck is you know what I mean? So anyway, I grabbed those and left, and I was like, nope, not doing this. I'm not doing this weird whatever this is. And so yeah, I left. And now I am on my way to Lowe's so that I can plant flowers in my flower pots at my apartment. And I'll show you guys some of those and stuff. There's an orchid that I wanted to replace because it's kind of dying a little bit, or the little flowers are falling off or whatever. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, is that not crazy? I mean, I don't know. I just don't understand what in the hell was going on. And then he calls me later that night and says, oh, I go see a neurologist every year because I've got some stuff going on, and I'm like, real, what? I mean, I'm tired of the crazies. Oh, and then to make matters doubly whatever, my ex from like a year ago text messages me on Friday and was like, hey, what's going on? And I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't talk to exes. I don't want to see you people. We're done. Like, we're done. You know what I mean? Done. I mean, I just don't know how else to like communicate this to people. So I told him to get the fuck out of my life. And I'm just like, I'm over this. Like, exes are exes for a reason. There's a reason you broke up, and no matter how much you try and like make it like it's not, you know what I mean? Like, there's a reason you broke up. You need to keep the exes in the past, back there, past. But this new guy, I'm like, oh, there's a whole lot of crazy going on here. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. That was my weekend, and it was really bizarre. And so then I took the scallops, and I went home, and I had a glass of wine and ate the scallops. And I was like, single life is good. Single life is good. So scallops got eaten and I had my glass of wine. So that's my story. Kind of crazy. I mean, kind of weird. I look kind of crazy right now, but I'm about to go tanning, so I will take you guys inside with me, and we'll go to Lowe's and see, you know, go to Lowe's again and see what they've got. And they're really nice in here. I like these girls. So yeah, I'm gonna take a tan. Hi, how are you? Hey, good. Saunders, Kelly, and it's Nicole, and this is the, hold on, this is the alpha. So you have like all these sensors and stuff on here. Like you can pick all this stuff. This is the big mama. This makes you really nice and tan. Okay, so I'm gonna jump in. Oh my God, it feels so good. Does that not look like I'm in a spaceship? This is so weird. Like, watch, I'll show you. I also wear these like rubber things on my nails, and it protects your nails from like, you know, because the tanning bed can turn your nails like yellow. And my nail salon and my nail stylist technician person was like, yeah, you need to put something over those. So I was like, okay, well, look how funny they look. So weird, but that's what they look like, and they're pink. Isn't that weird? Anyway, I just thought that was funny. Who are they by? They're by. Oh no, they're by. It's worn off. Show me the lotions that I wear too. This one is really, really great. This is Trademark, and this is an ultra dramatic black bronzer. It doesn't have a tingle, which I don't mind a tingle, to be honest, but this makes you so dark really fast, and it's not a cosmetic one either. It just makes you look really, really dark. It sinks in really nicely, but I think that's being discontinued, at least here in some days. But this is the other one that I use, the black tulip. And the lighting is kind of weird. That's the one. So this is also a bronzer. I use this on my face. So I use these together. I use this one on my body, and then I use this one on my face. So my eyewear. So I do wear my eyewear, and then I have my little nail things there. Crazy hair now. I definitely am getting a little red from the tanning. Time to go to the salon and dye my hair, that's for sure. Like, summertime and springtime, you're like, girl, I need some maintenance, you know what I mean? Like, it brings out everything that you need to do. You're like, tanning, check, hair, nails, shave, bronze, glimmer, shimmer, you know, all that stuff. And I mean, it takes a lot for a woman to get maintenance up. So that's what I'm spending my evenings doing and stuff, is just getting beach ready, you know? Sometimes I'll just like get out of the shower and be like, I mean, you look okay, so let's go. But I like pampering myself and like taking time to just do things like that, like like tanning, and you know, go to the salon and get your brows done and get a pedicure. And it just is nice to pamper yourself, because I'm so over like drama with boys, and I honestly think that I'm like better off single, you know what I mean? Like, I've just never been the type that really wants to get married or date really long term, and I don't like the drama. I just don't like the drama. And when you put two people together from two different backgrounds and two different lifestyles and whatever, you're gonna have things that is just, they're gonna come up. And I don't know. I like my life the way it is right now, and I just don't want anybody screwing that up, especially when you have mental issues. Like, come on, just why can't there just be a nice guy who like likes to date and stuff? Even though I wouldn't date me right now, I look like shit. So there's that. But anyway, I think I'm gonna forego going to Lowe's right now because it's about to thunderstorm like crazy. I would show you guys, but it's like the clouds are rolling in and we're supposed to get rain all week. So, you know, that's not fun. But, and all the stuff outside is like Lowe's, you know, Lowe's Garden Center's outside. So, you know, I don't really want to walk around in the rain looking for flowers because I'll be like, can I go home now? So we'll do that another time. I did get a few flowers already, so I'll show you those, and I need to plant them, so I'll show you those in my pot. But other than that, yeah, it's been kind of I would say just such a weird weekend, and like, whatever. I mean, you know, just start to the week. It's just been a little strange, and I just feel like I didn't do anything wrong, you know, like I'm being perfectly normal. I just don't get it. I don't understand what goes through people's heads. So, a little bizarre, but let me know of like a crazy, bizarre, like dating story you have. Did the guy like freak out, or like what the deal is? Because that's kind of how I felt in this one. I felt it's just like freak out moment, and I'm gonna go. So, that's my little random tangent story. But I don't know, we can see if I have some packages when I get home. I did place a big Sephora order, so I will be doing a big haul on my channel, a Sephora haul. So I think I got that, and then I definitely got a lot of things for the new summer season that I want to show you guys in a video. So let me know in the comments if you want a big like fashion haul. I think that would be fun to do. And I hope you guys enjoyed my spring haul. I thought that was a lot of fun. There was just so many new fun like things. Some were trending, you know, some were just new, and some are like my favorite just things for spring, because I mean, the minute spring hits, I get spring fever like crazy. I don't know if you guys do, but I get spring fever like crazy. And I'm like, I want to take off work. I mean, I need to go to the beach. There's like things that need to happen, you know? So I've been cleaning out a lot of things and getting rid of just old clothes that I don't wear a lot. I'm sorry, my eyes are darting everywhere because I'm driving and I'm trying to make sure everybody's where they need to be, you know what I mean? Because there are a shit ton of people around here who don't know how to effing drive. I'm not getting on that tangent because I cannot stand people who, first off, don't have their lights on when it's pitch dark outside. You're not fucking Batman. You can't see shit. You don't have supervision goggles. Like, you can't see in the dark. So turn your lights on. A. B, like, put your fucking blinker on when you're about to get over. Just put your blinker on. It literally is right there by your steering wheel. Just put it on. So I know that you're getting over instead of when you're in the side of my truck. So that would be helpful. Second, third, that's three. Third, get out of the left-hand fucking lane when you're going 20 miles below the speed limit. Get out of the left-hand lane. Get over to the right where all you slow fucks should be anyway. Stay out of the left-hand lane. Because when the speed limit is 65, I'm rolling. I'm rolling at 72. Okay? So just get the fuck out of the way. I don't understand. Nobody knows how to drive around here. Literally nobody. And then you know how like the off-ramp, so when they're coming off the off-ramp, people here will literally, if you're on the interstate already, you're supposed to just keep going on the interstate. Fuck those people. They have to figure it out for themselves. These people here will stop in the middle of the road to let somebody get in front of them from the off-ramp. What? Like, you don't do that. They should be merging into traffic. You don't stop in the middle of the interstate, and that's what causes a lot of backups around here. So it's just like, you're fucking crazy. I mean, you're fucking crazy if you do that. And yeah, I gotta pass somebody, because you know, I'm in a V8. They're in a little V4 or V2. I don't know what they're in. Smart cars also I think are stupid as hell. I really do. I think smart cars are fucking retarded, because I mean, that's fine. I don't care if you have one or not, but you're going to die if you get into an accident with my vehicle. There's no way that your little dinky airbag pillow is going to protect you from this truck. Like, I don't know if you can tell or not. You probably really can't, but I have a Dodge Ram 1500, and it's the Bighorn one. And this is a beast. I mean, this thing is a beast of human nature. And there's no way that somebody in a smart car is going to survive a crash with something that's this size, or like a Yukon or a Ford Explorer or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, so in America, I don't think a smart car is a good idea, but in like Italy, where the roads are like this big, maybe, but come on, just, oh, and they can get out of my way too. So anyway, I'm ranting. This is the orchid that I got, and as you can see, like 2 of the little things have gone. Oh, is it budding? No, it's not. So this is what it looks like. It's got 1 more little bud on it. Well, 2 more, I guess. I don't know. It's definitely still in good condition, but I wanted to see what else was at Lowe's today, so I got a few flowers. These are the ones that I got. So I just have them in a pot. I need to like sweep up the dirt or whatever, but these are the ones I got. Aren't they pretty? Aren't they pretty? I love these. I got some packages. This is really cool. These were sent to me. It's from a company called Skinny Dip Almonds, so I'm excited to like dig in here. And then, oops, Sephora box. Woohoo! So Sephora haul coming soon. So that'll be fun. This is one of the items I'll show you, and that's gonna be in my summer haul. This is like an amazing tote bag from Marc Jacobs. So cute. I found it on Nordstrom, and it's like perfect. Like, look at all the shit in there. Yeah, it's like the perfect size. So this is cool. I've got some other stuff coming and some other stuff that I've already unboxed that I'll be showing you. It's like PR stuff, but I'm not gonna do a PR haul. I'm gonna do a first impressions haul. So that'll be fun. So some fun packages to open tonight.